Live. You are live. We went live. Hello, everyone. We'll play until the crowd shows up. Let's see, let's put that on. I decided to call this. What did I decide to call this? Just like a tree, the tree standing by the waters, we shall not be moved. In the midst of all the challenges going on, just a little sustenance to keep the movement going. Movement that shall not be moved. Well, the immovable object. What figure of speech am I trying to use? Well, there's more of us than you might think. Let us sing for our strength in numbers. Sing that freedom might never be betrayed. Sing to fortify our hearts and clarify our dreams, even as the peace we speak. How about even as the peace we seek must be delayed, even as the peace we seek must be delayed. Sing loud and raise the growing chorus. Sing to turn back the forces of hate, and sing a brave lament with healing refrain for a love too little and too late. For a love too little and too late. Patience with the process. Sing for courage on the road hard and long. For every worthy journey holds obstacles and snares. Heavy steps will be made lighter with the song. Heavy steps will be made lighter with the song. We sing and birth the peace resounding. In our harmony, our dreams and our fate. Sing for we are measured and will be sorely tested, though that shall not mean we will wait. That shall not mean we will wait. Peace resounding in our harmony, our dreams and our fate. Sing for we are measured and will be sorely tested, for that shall not mean we will wait. That shall not mean we will wait. On a C chord somewhere. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, Janice. I concocted a different program because my friend Charles Ketter couldn't make it tonight, and I've had this idea that for all the problems that are going on, wow, not to mention mass shootings and well, not to mention I just did, and wars and this divided country and belief in lies and all of that. We just got to keep going. And I love this song by Pat Humphries. She can just write a song on the spur of the moment for whatever ails you. And this is a bit of a call and response, I guess you could say, in a certain way. Gonna keep on moving forward. Gonna keep on moving forward. Gonna keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. So you put in a new line each time. Gonna keep on moving proudly. Gonna keep on moving proudly. Gonna keep on moving proudly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Gonna keep on loving boldly. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna reach across our borders. Gonna reach across our borders. Gonna reach across our borders. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna stop these wars together. Gonna stop these wars together. Gonna stop these wars together. Never turning back. Never turning back. Gonna keep on moving forward. Gonna keep on moving forward. Gonna keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. Remember one night with a bunch of folkies, we were all exchanging, make up a new verse. And my friend James Durst, who left us too soon, he said, gonna win one for the Gipper. Everybody, gonna win one. Oh boy, I like that. You can just add new verses. I wrote this song a couple of years ago, a little more than a couple of years ago, but it's still rather new. Maybe I need to keep my glasses on. I don't have a whole lot of light here, as you don't don't have my bright lights. How about in the key of C? It's called In Our Hands. On the key of C here. May fears be calmed in the arms of loving kindness. May the turmoil of mistrust be laid to rest. May we find refuge in the shelter of forgiveness. One family across the disparate lands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Above the fray, the compassionate word is spoken, forsaking anger for the healing hand of love. That on this watch the violent cycles might be broken. Calm and resolute, the final warrior stands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. May we be guided by the conscience of the people toward wisdom, the direction of our dreams. May the horizons of compassion touch all living things, ever mindful of all justice demands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Now to the world's uncertain fate, may we not be blinded, though to nature greater peril never known, that we by unrelenting science be reminded of sacred balances ecology commands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, earth, your hope is in our hands. Oh, humanity, your worth is in our hands. Oh, peace. Oh, peace, your work is in our hands. Oh, grace, your power is in our hands. Oh, I haven't said yet tonight a commercial thank you very much for donations that keep these concerts going. It's a little more than 2 years ago, suddenly all work was gone for musicians, and I've been online weekly, almost weekly, ever since, and the world keeps turning, things keep happening. I had a list here, let me see, where's my list? I don't know where it is. Well, I just got a bunch of pieces of paper. So, this unprovoked war on Ukraine by the Soviet Union. It's easy for us to sit back and say, well, no, we're not sit back. That's not quite right. Just from a third perspective, say, wow, what a criminal thing, and all. But just about every war started with lies. The Vietnam War the lies that this or that was happening, the Iraq War with lies about weapons of mass destruction, and so on and so on. So Vladimir Putin says that the Ukrainians are Nazis, which is quite a stretch. And I really don't want to sound like I'm joking about war. It's just horrendous that that's going on. And this upsurge of violence, there's been a mass murder in this country almost every day for this year. Several people getting killed with somebody with weapons, with guns. So don't know what to make of that. We're so divided. I'm not sure how to speak myself for bringing us together. It isn't that we tolerate the lies. We can't just say, okay, we'll have no standards. We'll have no right and wrong. So we got to stand for what is right, and we got to try to engage. It's really tiresome. It's really fatiguing. It's really discouraging with people who are convinced, like the last election was stolen, or the Democrats are pedophiles running out of a pizza parlor, or all this stuff. Well, so here's a song for Ukraine, written more than a century ago. It's called A Hymn for Ukraine, or a Prayer for Ukraine, by Mykola Lysenko in 1880 something. And I got it from my friend Will Sherwood, who had the choir sing it. It was a little awkward, the translation that somebody had made that way, and I've changed some rhythms a little bit, and I've just made it, well, what I hope is singable in the key of English. We pray, O great Almighty, protect our beloved Ukraine. Bless her with freedom and light of your holy race, with learning and knowledge and light. Love pure and everlasting, let us heal and grow. We pray, O great Almighty, protect our beloved Ukraine. Grant our people and country all your kindness and grace. Bless us with freedom, bless us with wisdom, guide us to a kinder world. Bless us with love and peace and fortune now and Every country's got our anthems singing of our love for our place, our place where we belong. But we actually belong everywhere. The one thing about humanity is it's always moving. And it, of course, provides nurturing richness, that cultures come together And then there are also people who must move for fear, or for just seeking a better life. This was the land of opportunity. That's what I learned when I was a kid, and that Statue of Liberty meant something. I wrote this song called Immigrants. We are but immigrants, refugees from ports unknown, seeds we sow with dreams and hope will not ever be our own. Our children's paths, not ours, but adventures theirs alone. We are wanderers and seekers for the passage safely home. Of salt and water born, of one ocean we are made, gifts of love from fertile soil, so is life's foundation laid. Find rest and refuge here, though our wandering never done. May this haven bless all journeys. Welcome, traveler, we are one. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. For those yearning to breathe free, refuse of your teeming shore, send the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Thank you, folks. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. And hello, John DeMasi. Hello from New Jersey. If you're out there, you can say hello on here. Don't feel compelled, but it is very nice if you can make a donation to keep us going. And right there on the screen, here it comes, PayPal, goes to paypal.me, Jim Scott Music, and then Venmo, James Scott for 58. And then just on my website, jimscottmusic.com, there is a button for donations, but there's also CDs and books and things. We'd love it if you'll shop too. So, oh yeah. Just like a tree standing by the water, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We planted by the water. We're all in this together, we shall not be moved. We're all in this together, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Now, this became a union labor song too, you know. The union is our rescue, we shall not be moved. The union is our rescue, we shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a, why can't I do that? Just like a, how about that? Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. We'll splice that part out and do it again. We won't, but it's a joke. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Just like a tree that's planted by the water, we shall not be moved. Which always makes me think of the song. I got it now. What key? Here. We are gentle, angry people, and we are singing for our lives. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing for our lives. I have to tell you, what year would this have been? About 1983 or something. I played in Boston on Boston Common and got to play with John Hall of the group Orleans, who he later became a congressman from New York, and Holly Near. And we were there, and we got to sing. Holly and I sang harmony on still the one, da, 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 still the one, da, 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 da. We're still having fun, and we're still the one. Oh yeah. And John said, well, I think it's, there's all these songs about breakup. We need a song about staying together. So that's his humorous song about that. But anyway, I played with Holly Near there, and another place not too long after that or before that, and we played in New Hampshire together and found we were kind of on some of the same festivals or the rallies or things like that, and I just really appreciated what she did. And kind of in passing, she said, well, would you want to go to Nicaragua? Nicaragua, sure, I'd love to. Well, we can't bring a piano to Nicaragua, so my regular accompanist wouldn't do, but a guitar would be, we could carry around, and I had hoped that, should I say a person who won't be mentioned? Well, I will. John McCutcheon can't make it, and would you want to go? And I thought, well, okay. And I searched around. I actually asked a couple of wealthy people. I'd never done anything like that before, but I asked a couple of wealthy people, could they give me a little money to go to Nicaragua and also buy a really good camera and take a lot of pictures? And I did. So I went and mostly accompanied Holly for a couple of weeks. We traveled around the country and played just small gigs here and there. Did get to play on the TV, the one functioning TV station at the time. And we actually heard the announcement of the elections. I didn't understand it going on in Spanish, but people suddenly in this stadium are jumping up and down, screaming, yelling. And what happened? And Holly says, "Oh, they just announced the elections will be next year." At the time, the Sandinistas were standing up against Reagan's fraudulent army that he called freedom fighters, the Contras, and that's my opinion. But I have the microphone, so I got to go on this trip. It really changed my life. I'll say Holly changed my life too. So we'd sung this song already a couple of times together, and I chimed in, and then it was on the Nicaragua TV that someone said, and Holly will sing a song that she wrote. And okay. We are gentle, angry people, and as the guy announced that, and I was sort of playing the first chords, you wrote that? Yeah. She actually wrote it for the memorial for Harvey Milk, who was killed in San Francisco, and was really rising up of gay, lesbian, transgender, LGBTQ rights, and saying, hey, we exist, we're real people. You can put verses in the song so it can be about anything, but let's do that. Let's do it here. We are gay and straight together, and we are singing for our lives. We are gay and straight together, and we are singing for our lives. We are all in this together, and we are singing for our lives. We are all in this together, and we are singing for our lives. I like that. James Durst wrote this song that I'm gonna take it to my version of his song. John Fisher and James Durst wrote this song together, and they called it "Not Another Gun." And I just thought it's not helping us to be saying in the song, it said, "Not another gun for another damn fool." And I thought we could leave that out and we could just take it from a different viewpoint. And it's essentially the same song, but it's got a lot more of me in here. But we need more food for our hungry ones. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. That's your part. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. We need greater harvest by the tons and tons. But what they don't need is any more guns. How can another gun relieve our fears? Well, we need to clean the rivers of the pollution. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. People need to live where the river runs. What we don't need is any more guns. We must declare our independence from petroleum. It takes a lot of work to get the job done. Need to harness up the power of the wind and the sun. What we don't need is any more guns. Cause guns don't have, but that's not it. Cause any more guns is many more tears. We got enough guns for 1,000 years. When the smoke of the battle clears, how can another gun relieve our fears? Cause guns don't hammer and guns don't saw. They don't help build anything at all. They can't help a seed grow tall into the sky. They only make people bleed. They only make people die. With more guns we see violence increase. 100 deaths a day, how can we find peace? We can stop this here, we can stop this now. The loss of innocent life must cease. In our malls and theaters and churches and schools, let's make gun-free zones the rules. Save our children from wars and accidents too. The solutions are known and nothing new. Cause any more guns is many more tears. We got enough guns for 1,000 years. When the smoke of the battle clears, how can another gun relieve our fears? What we don't need is more to divide us. What we don't need more. What we don't need more lies told to us. What we don't need, let's end this here. What we don't need is more to divide us. What we don't need is a climate of fear. What we don't need, more lies told to us. What we don't need, let's end this here. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but we got an election coming up in a few months that is going to determine the world, if you ask me. We've got to get rid of some of this leadership that is misleading. You know, I've been aware that those countries we used to read about so far away had people ruling with lies and, you know, propaganda and everything just worked so well. I just never imagined the United States of America would be so ignorant, so misled, so misinformed, so convinced. So, this is my Get Out the Vote song. I've got to make a good recording of this, a good video of this with a good multicultural cast of people and get this out there to turn out the vote in the next few months. I've been thinking maybe I'd do something like a GoFundMe campaign to be able to do it, but I don't know. We just gotta do it somehow. We won't be victims, won't be afraid. We got to heal the broken world we made. Make a change, make a choice. The world needs your voice. Register your intention, rock the boat. You can't complain if you don't vote. Express yourself, get everybody else. The world needs your voice. Here's the chorus. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Make a change. power. Cry in anguish, shout and rejoice. The world needs your voice. Here's the chorus. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Cry in anguish, shout and rejoice. The world needs your voice. Here's the big words. The forces of exclusion, obfuscation and confusion, the heads of power, those in the shadows, will feel the rising tide, gonna know which way the wind blows. Raise the spirit, raise a groundswell, raise consciousness, raise a little hell, faith resounding, a joyful noise. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Faith resounding, a joyful noise. The world needs your voice. Help me sing the song now. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Cry in anguish, shout and rejoice. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. The world needs your voice. Faith resounding, a joyful noise. The world needs this voice. The world needs this voice. Sing it softer now. The world needs your voice. A little softer now. The world needs your voice. Sing it a little louder now. The world needs your voice. Oh, the world needs your voice. Don't get angry. The world needs your voice. Get even. The world needs your voice. Make a change. The world needs your voice. 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 Won't be a full harmony. The world needs your voice. Until every voice is free. The world needs your voice. Every single voice. The world needs your voice. Oh, what do we got? Okay. How long have I been playing? Let me play this song too. When I get this right, mistakes will get more latitude. I'll put more into gratitude for all life brings. When I get this right, forgiveness, the new paradigm, and anger granted no time in the greater scheme of things. When I get this right, I'll know where to find the healing. I'll find challenge more appealing and go the longer way. When I get this right, I'll understand the pain of growing and accept the price of knowing love can at last win the day. If this is our only life, then time is of the essence. Got to get to work on our present. presentation. If there's only this one chance, we'll make a stand on this sacred earth and see the holy and the worth of all our relations. When I get this right, I'll be student as well as teacher, a more reluctant preacher, more inclined to offer grace. When I get this right, I'll put less into correction and see the perfection of this fragile human race. When I get this. Thanks for donations that keep us going. Here it comes on the screen. Whoops, over there, right there, PayPal. Hey, Gordon Davis, Marilyn Anderson, Joyce Holman, hello, from California. Gordon from Worcester. Gordon, I have to tell you, we have moved to Worcester, or we're in the process of moving to Worcester. So I'm a resident, or I'll be a tax-paying citizen, demanding stuff in Worcester. So, my wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed through every fate and circumstance. May hope lead weary steps to dance, and may your life be as a song resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. May fears be turned with keen insight to wisdom for what's just and right. Where sorrow grows, compassion strong, and pains will pass before too long. May the bounds of our diversity serve a richer harmony. May courage hold your heart so true to smile on love when it smiles on you. And may your life be as a song resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. sounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for donations. If you're not on my mailing list, I'd love to have you on my mailing list. You can do that on my website. Friend me on Facebook too. I'm on both my personal Facebook page, my business Facebook page, the Jim Scott Music page, and also on YouTube. Every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So do come back. Love each other, and good night.